allegations of misconduct and illegal activities emerge from within institutions responsible for protecting society's most vulnerable, the public reaction is often swift and intense. In Jefferson County and potentially across Arkansas, the community's response to the situation at the Jack Jones Juvenile Justice Center would likely be one of outrage, particularly if it were discovered that illegal adoptions, foster care mismanagement, or trafficking were occurring within the juvenile justice system. Public trust in the local justice system is already fragile, and these revelations could further erode confidence in the institutions meant to protect children. Communities often respond strongly to such revelations, especially when they involve vulnerable juveniles. Protests, demands for accountability, and calls for sweeping reforms would likely follow as citizens, community leaders, and advocacy groups rally to ensure that justice is served and that such abuses are prevented in the future. The impact on public trust cannot be overstated. When institutions like the Juvenile Justice Center are implicated in illegal activities, it shakes the foundation of the community's faith in the system. Activists and advocacy groups would likely play a key role in organizing public responses, pushing for transparency, and making sure the voices of affected families are heard. These groups might also work to provide support to the victims and their families, offering legal assistance, counseling, and other resources to help them navigate the aftermath of the scandal. In response to the public outcry, there would likely be a push for legislative and policy changes at both the state and federal levels. State legislators might propose new laws aimed at increasing oversight of juvenile detention centers and the foster care system. These could include stricter regulations on the placement of children, more rigorous background checks for foster parents, and enhanced penalties for those involved in illegal adoptions or trafficking. These legislative measures would be designed to close the gaps in the system that allowed such abuses to occur in the first place. On a policy level, we could see a push for greater transparency in the adoption and foster care processes. This might include the implementation of better tracking systems for children placed in care, more frequent welfare checks, and the establishment of independent oversight bodies to monitor juvenile justice facilities. These reforms would aim to prevent the recurrence of such scandals by ensuring that all actions taken within the juvenile justice system are transparent, accountable, and in the best interests of the children involved. The situation at the Jack Jones Juvenile Justice Center serves as a stark reminder of the importance of vigilant oversight and ethical conduct in all aspects of child welfare. The potential legislative and policy changes spurred by this scandal could lead to significant improvements in the system, better protecting the rights and well-being of children in foster care and juvenile detention. However, these changes would only come about if the public remains engaged, demanding accountability and transparency from their elected officials and the institutions that serve them.